Okay, Latin 4, we're picking up where we left off. We're going to read a few more lines and then we will be skipping forward since obviously the new format doesn't allow us to cover as much ground as we would have, and there are some passages I really don't want you all to miss out on. And so, to remind you of where we were, Juno has arrived at the floating hollow mountain island of Aeolus, where he keeps all the winds under control. And she wants him to release some winds to go attack the fleet of the refugee Trojans led by our hero Aeneas. Now, what does Juno have to offer him to make him do this? Let's be honest. What does every king sitting in a hollow mountain for decades with just a bunch of winds want? Well, he wants love, and Juno knows this. So she is going to offer him one of her nymphs. That's right, she owns some nymphs. And so let's get started. Sunt, there are. Sunt mihi. Now, literally, sunt mihi means there are to me, but there is a use of the dative for possession such that sunt mihi becomes a virtual synonym of habeo. There are to me what? Bis septem nymphae. Literally, twice 7 nymphs. Now, this word bis, meaning twice, we of course have this root in English, bi, meaning two, like bipedal, we walk on 2 feet. It's funny, in Romanian, the word bis is used when you want somebody to do something twice. And so my wife has told me that in concert formats, when instead of in French you say encore, encore, which is just French for like again, in Romanian, when you want the band to come back and play one more song, they say bis, bis, bis. Anyway, bis septem, twice 7, you can do the math, that means 14. This is a poetic usage similar to what Lincoln does when he says fourscore and 7 years ago. So there are to me twice 7 nymphs. Here's how Juno's going to describe her nymphs. They are praestanti corpore, with outstanding body. Yes, Juno is indeed cutting right to the chase here. She is telling Aeolus that these nymphs are beautiful. You can see the word praestanti, it actually translates very neatly into outstanding. You have the root to stand, stanti, standing, and prae in Latin means like in front of. So to stand out in front, outstanding body. Now, she's got twice 7 nymphs with outstanding body, but she's not going to offer just any of those 14. Quarum, of whom, quae, the one who. The one who is most beautiful, pulcherrima. Pulchra would mean just beautiful. Pulcherrima is the form that means the most or the very, the superlative form. In form. Now this is where, believe it or not, scansion matters. Watch this, folks. I'm going to read again these lines as if they were poetry. Sunt mihi bis septem praestanti corpore nymphae, quarum quae forma pulcherrima de Iopeia. In order to make this scan correctly, this A here has to be long. Quarum quae forma. If we had long marks, there would be a long mark there. And what that means is that is ablative. And so because it's ablative, she's most beautiful in form. Remember that when you have an ablative even without a preposition, you can translate it as if it had any of the prepositions that the ablative might use. So, of whom the one who is most beautiful in form is Deiopeia. So again, here's what Juno has offered. I've got 14 outstanding body nymphs, and the best of all is Deiopeia. Guess what, Aeolus? She is going to be yours if you do what I am asking you for. Okay, so in case you were wondering, here is a painting in which depicts basically, this is an 18th century painting depicting Juno offering this to Aeolus. You see here, you've got her, she's got like a little torch here on fire, and that's like pointing at his heart. And the symbolism is that she's wanting him to accept this offer of love. And here is the nymph Deiopeia that she is offering to Aeolus for this deal. Okay, 3 more lines, again, because you only meet twice this week, we're going to do a smaller amount. I will join understood you. Jungam, future tense verb, jungam. I will join you in a stable marriage. Connubio stabili means in a stable marriage. Que, you know what that's going to do. And I will declare her. Dika bo. Again, the bo ending, bo bis bit, bimus bitus bunt. Those are future endings, along with on 3rd and 4th declension verbs, am, es, et, amus, atis, and. I will join you in a stable marriage, and I will declare, understood her, she's going to declare her to be, for Aeolus, propriam, to be your own. Propriam, your own. Ut, so that she may spend. Guess what, folks? This is poetry. We have to actually jump all the way down to the next line to find our verb. So that she may spend, exigat. What is she going to spend? She's going to spend omnis annos. Think a moment about it. What is she going to spend? She's going to spend all years. Why is she going to spend all her years? And with whom is she going to spend them? Tecum, with you. For such merits, pro talibus meritis. Talibus means such. Meritis obviously means merits. Now what she means is, for such merits is, you're going to let these winds out for me, Aeolus, and that's the reason that she's going to spend all her years with you. But guess what? It's not over. She knows what Aeolus really ultimately also wants out of his life. He's been sitting in this hollow mountain with all these winds, and now he's going to find love. Et that she may make you, faciat, present subjunctive verb, that she may make you, te, what is she going to make you? A parent. That's right, people. Deiopeia and Aeolus are going to have a child. This is just wonderful. So that she may make you a parent, and here is what Juno is promising. She will make him a parent of or with beautiful progeny. Prole means progeny. And of course, you already know that pulchra means beautiful. And so this is Juno's offer. You know he's going to accept it, right? And so after this week's lesson, we are going to skip forward to the horrible storm that is going to result when he lets all these winds out. And we are going to finally meet our hero Aeneas in a moment of sheer terror and danger, because this storm is about to destroy his fleet. Okay, study this passage up really well. There's a mini Socrative available for you today, and the full Socrative will be available on Thursday. Be well.